Pittsburgh Steelers receiver Antonio Brown couldn't resist to celebrate by twerking after making a touchdown, but was flagged for unsportsmanlike conduct. During a volleyball game, this ball boy was caught getting a glimpse of one of the players. Catching a foul ball at a baseball game is pretty memorable. Catching one in your beer is epic. A woman runs onto the pitch during the Liverpool vs Tottenham Champions League final. Abbotsford Heat head coach Jim Playfair absolutely loses it after a call goes against one of his players. Jules Gaunon finds himself on the roof of Geoffrey Denarda's car in Race 2 of the Porsche Carrera Cup France. After Usain Bolt won the 200-meter sprint, a Chinese cameraman falls and takes out the Jamaican, who does a backflip, rubs his ankles, and continues to celebrate. Bolt would later receive a gift from the same cameraman who had knocked him over. Taekwondoist and actress Tae Mi threw out the first pitch at Jamsil Stadium in Seoul, South Korea, before the Doosan Bears game. Football Federation Australian chairman Frank Lowy fell off the stage but managed to avoid serious injury at the A-League Grand Final after Melbourne victory win over Sydney FC. At the Peachtree 10K race in Atlanta, Ben Payne was inches from victory, but he began to celebrate early, giving British Olympian Scott overall just enough time to lunge ahead of Payne and take the win. This family was featured on the video board during a Miami Marlins game, and this kid, Jonathan, takes things to another level with his dance moves. Football is a hard-hitting sport, and if you're ever on the sideline of a game, you better pay attention, though even though that might not guarantee that you won't get run over or have a ball thrown at your head. Some members of the Washington Capitals check each other's equipment. Luis Suarez kicks the ball from under Neymar's feet in Barcelona training, leaving the Brazilian unimpressed with the Uruguayan's actions. Blessing Okabre loses her wig in the women's long jump at the IAAF Diamond League in Oslo in 2017. This is going to be one of the most incredible goals that you've ever seen. The player does a flip over the goalie and kicks it in, though later it was found out the goal was not allowed. Stan Wawrinka lines up a shot, but didn't look where he was hitting and smashes Kleizan when he appears to not paying attention at the Australian Open in 2017. Bayern Munich coach Pep Guardiola got into an animated discussion with fourth official Bibiana Steinhaus. Pep was after an extension to stoppage time and placed his arm around the official's shoulder, but she kept her cool and just simply shrugged off the star coach. NBA player Matthew Dellavedo tried to save the ball from the crowd, but made it worse by jumping over the announcer's table and just damaging everything. For some reason, Simone Zaza decided to do a little dance to distract the goalie. It didn't do well for him as he missed the goal. Novak Djokovic got so mad at a match that he smashes his racket on the ground, but he later cleans up the mess himself. Ronaldo shows off dance moves that he came up with, or maybe he just had seen them the night before when he was out with the boys. When this football player was being interviewed after the game, a random fan comes over and drop kicks him. Nate Robinson flips over Paul Pierce after Pierce hits the game winner at Madison Square Garden over the Knicks. Thayab Adwana has an impressive style of penalty kick, spinning around backward and kicking the ball with his heel. And it worked! This boxer, for some reason, can't get into the ring easily. But it turns out he wins the match, does a little dance, and then still has trouble getting in and out of the ring through the ropes. Golf is typically a very calm game, and sometimes the frustration is enough to make a player smash his clubs. MMA fighter Yves, the Thogjitsu master Edwards, had a ritual of weighing in with a snack when he came back to the UFC. He sometimes offers his opponents some to help recover from the weight cut.